Hey there, kids! It's math time. Are you ready? All right, let's start. So, for today in our Mathematics 2, we will be learning how to mentally subtract one digit by 1 to 3 digits and 3 digits by tens or hundreds. Okay, so let's start. But before that, let's have our past question of the day. Here's our question. Which of the following number is shown by the number block? Is it A, 746, B, 647, C, 674, or D, 467? I'll give you 1 minute to think. Time's up. Let's check your answers. Remember that the biggest block is equal to 100. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is equal to 400. Now let's count the tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is how many? Well done. It's 60. Now let's count the ones block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. How many? Great. That's 7. Now let's just add things up. 400 plus 60 plus 7 is equal to, very good. That is 467. Our answer is letter D, 467. I hope you got that right. Good job for those who did it. For those who don't, it's all right. At least next time, you know now how to get the answer. Let's now move on. Now, let's try to have a simple mental subtraction. 5 seconds to solve each flashcard. 9 minus 8. Time's up. The answer is 1. Let's try again. 7 minus 4. Well done. It's 3. Let's go with the next one. 8 minus 3. Well done. It's 5. How about 9 minus 4? Answer is 5. Next, 19 minus 9. It is 10. Okay, next, 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. Next, 18 minus 9 is equal to 9. And now let's go with 12 minus 8 is 4. 15 minus 7 is equal to 8. 17 minus 9. 5 seconds is equal to 8. Okay, now were you able to get 10 out of 10? Great. So here are the strategies in mental subtraction. Here's our first strategy. Practice the basics. What do I mean by basics? First is to practice solving mentally a one digit by one digit subtraction. Just like a while ago in our 5-second mental subtraction, here's an example. 8 minus 6, that will be 2. Now, if you really don't know how to mentally solve right now, you may use your fingers. So 8 minus 6, there will be 2. So from 8, you will just remove 6 and there will be 2 left. Let's try again. 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3, that is 4. Now let's go and try again. 4 minus 2, well done. It's 2. Try again. 9 minus 5. 9. Remove 5. It is 4. And last one. 5 minus 2. Answer is 3. Now, once you are able to master the one digit by one digit subtraction, you will be able to go to the next steps. So this is the first strategy. Let's now have this one. One of also the basics in subtraction is practicing solving numbers 20 to 11 by a one-digit subtraction. Example, 18 minus 9. 18 minus 9 is equal to 9. Practice again. Let's try to have 17 minus 9. 17 minus 9. Answer? Well done. That is 8. Let's try to have 16 minus 8. 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. One more time. 15 minus 7. That is 8. And lastly, 12 minus 6. Well done. That is 6. Now, if you really can't do mental solving yet, you may do this. Make the two-digit number into its expanded form. Example, we have 18 minus 9. Make 18 minus 9 an expanded form, which is 10 plus 8 minus 9. Now, subtract the 9 to 10. So it will be easier. So 10 minus 9, that will be 1. Now you just have to add 8 and you will get 9. So 18 minus 9, that is 9. Let's try again. We have 15 minus 8. 10 plus 5 minus 8. 10 minus 8. 10 minus 8, that is 2. Now 2 plus 5, that will be 7. Now let's check. 10 plus 5, that is the expanded form of 15. Then add the minus 8. Now subtract 10 from 8. So that is easier. You just remove 8. You will have 2. Then add the 5 plus 5. You will have 7. Now you will be able to get the answer of 7. Now, in order for you to mentally solve subtraction, you have to practice the basics. You have to master solving a one-digit by one-digit subtraction. Also, practice and master this second basic in subtraction, which is subtracting 20 to 11, the numbers 20 to 11 by one-digit subtraction. Now let's try to move on to the second strategy. Our second strategy is like the second basic, subtracting it by 2 parts. How is that? Here's an example. For example, we have 65 minus 9. 65 minus 9. So make 65 minus 9 into a expanded form. 60 plus 5, then minus 9. Now, in order for you to easily subtract this, you subtract first the 5 to 9. So if you remove 5 to 9, you will get 4. Remember, 9, if you remove 5, you will get 4. Now, after that, you subtract 4 to 60. So 60, 10 minus 4, that will be 6. So you will have 56. Now, let's try to have another one. So the answer here is 65 minus 9 is equal to 56. Let's try again. Let's try again. 43 minus 8. So make it in expanded form. So 40 plus 3. 40 plus 3. So you concentrate with the 3. 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3. It will be 5. Now, after the 5, you subtract it to the 40. So 40 minus 5. We have 35. Now let's check if 35 is the answer. Again, make it an expanded form. So 40 plus 3. Now the first part that you will subtract is the ones. So 3 minus 8. We will have 5. Now the second part is to subtract the 40 and the 5, which is left from 8. Now you will have 35. So the correct answer to 43 minus 8 is 35. I hope you get that. Now if you already understood, let's check. Let's have it one more time. Okay? Now, go for it. 74 minus 7. Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. So 70 plus 4 minus 7. Remove 4 to 7, you will have 3. Now 70 minus 3, you will have 67. So the answer is 67. Did you got that? Great. Let's try again. 98 minus 9 minus 9. Remember to think or make it an expanded form. Okay, once you're done with the expanded form, subtract 8 to 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. Okay, once you're done with that, subtract 90 minus 1, and you will get 89. So the correct answer is 89. Okay, you did it. Very good. Now you just have to practice and practice until you master this one. Again, remember, math is a skill, so if you practice, you will get better in math. Now, let's go to our third strategy. Our third strategy is to use subtraction facts. What are subtraction facts? So here is an example. Now remember, I told you to master solving 20 to 11 by a one-digit number. Now that are some facts. Why? Remember that 18 minus 9 is equal to 9. Remember, if you master this, therefore 58 minus 9 will have a difference ending with 9. Why? Because remember, if you subtract 18 minus 9, that's a two-digit number, the result is 9. Now, 58 is a two-digit number. Now, if you subtract this to 9, the ending will be 9. Let's check why. But before that, remember that it will not anymore belong to the 50s. It will belong to the 40s. So what do you think will be the answer? Right. The answer will be 49. Let's try again. 14 minus 7. How many? Well done. That is 7. Now, if I have 94 minus 7, the ending number will be 7. Now, you just have to minus 10. 90 minus 10, it is 80. So, it will be 87. 12 minus 6, well done. That is 6. Now, if I say 82 minus 6, what do you think is the answer? Well done. You will go and subtract 10 again. So this will be 76. Now, how about 17 minus 9? Well done. That is 8. So it means if you subtract 37 minus 9, it will end in 8. Now again, just remove 10. You will have 28. Well done. So that is how you use the subtraction facts. Now let me explain to you what is happening. Why is it like that? Now remember, if it will be like this, 14, right? So the second digit or the ending digit is 4. Now for 94, it's also 4. Now, both are two digits. Now you subtract them with 7. 7. Now, no matter what number will be in here, as long as it's 4 and 7, and you know that the answer in 14 minus 7 will be 7. It means the ending number here will be 7. will be 7. Okay, now you just have to minus 1 to 9. You just have to write minus 1 because there is 1 here, right? So you will have 8 minus 1, that is 8. Same goes with this, two-digit numbers, 12. We have 2, there's 2 here. Subtracted with 6, 6. Now, just minus 1 here. We will have 7 and 6. I hope that is clear. Now, don't worry. If you have questions, you ask me when we see each other in Zoom. Okay, so let's now go to solving a three-digit number. Mentally subtracting 3 digits by tens and hundred, you may use the strategies a while ago. So once you've mastered those strategies, it will be easy for you to solve these numbers. Now, in solving 3 digits, again, you may apply the different strategies. Let's try 852 minus 40. So you may use here the expanded form rule, where you have to make the 852 to expanded form, which is 800 plus 50 plus 2. Now, when you're dealing with the tens, you subtract also with the tens place value. So let's have 50 minus 40. So 50 minus 40, you know that 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. So you will get 10. Now you will just have to add it. 800 plus 10 plus 12. That will be 812. Now, if you want to mentally solve fast, you don't have to go with this expanded form. You may just use, or you may directly subtract the tens place. So for example, 50 minus 40, that will be 10. 810 to 812. Now let's try again. 684 minus 400. Now, if you don't want to expand, use the expanded form, you just subtract 400 to 600. So 600 minus 400, that will be 200. Now just copy the 84. The answer will be 284. Now, how did that happen? You just subtracted 600 to 400. What you get? 200 plus 80 plus 4, 284. Now you will have 284. Again, you may directly subtract 684, okay, and 400. Now, if you remove this one, just forget this one. 6 minus 4, that is 2. Now just bring down 8, 4. You will get the answer of 284. Okay, now it's practice time. Let's have it. Here's the first one. 931 minus 500. That will be easy. The answer is, okay, just subtract. It is 431. You see, I directly subtracted already the 900 and the 50, or sorry, 500. So you see, I directly subtracted 900 to 500, then just added 31. One more time. 293 minus 60. Now subtract with the tens place. Okay. What is the answer? Great. So that is 90 minus 60. That will be 30. So you will have 233. And then you will have the answer of 233. Now let's try this one. 824 minus 8. Now you may use here the strategy number 3, known facts. You know that 14 minus 8 is equal to 6. So the answer here will end up with 6. So 24 minus 8, you will get 16. Now after that, you will have the answer of 860. One more time. You did it. Now again, in order for you to really solve mentally subtraction, you have to practice, practice, practice. Now, let's have your activity. But before that, let's remember the strategies. One, practice the basics. After practicing, master it. Okay? First is to practice the basics. Practice until you master it. Second, subtracting by two parts, where you will make one number into an expanded form. And lastly, three, use subtraction facts. Now, if you have mastered the first step, you may use it to solve bigger numbers. 17 minus 9 is 8, so 87 minus 9 is 78. Okay? So that is how you use this strategies. Now it's your activity. Let's proceed. So let's have our activity. So this is mental subtraction. Now you have 10 seconds and 5 seconds timer. It depends on the given. So here's the first one. 847 minus 9. 838. You may use the third strategy using the subtraction facts. Next, 54 minus 7. 47. Remember, 14 minus 7 is equal to 7. Next is 11. 19 minus 8 is equal to 11. 349 minus 100. This is easy. Start. Great. That is 249. Next, 435 minus 50. 385. Next, 638 minus 8. 630. So you just subtract 8 minus 8. Next, 937 minus 900. Great, that's 37. How about 621? Just subtract 40 and 20, the tens place. Next, 88 minus 9. It's 79. Remember subtraction facts. 18 minus 9 is equal to 9. 53 minus 8 is equal to 45. You may subtract 3 to 8. So you will have 5. Then 550 minus 5, you will get 35. Subtracting 2 parts. You did it. Now, how many did you got out of all the 10 subtractions? Okay, well done. Now, if you haven't counted, you may try to replay this part and try to practice mental solving. Now, I didn't say that there are only 3 strategies. You may explore the internet to find more than 3 strategies in mental subtraction. You can also make your own strategy in mental subtraction. So, this will only help you to master mental subtraction. Okay? Now, for your activity, your last activity, you have a short quiz on Genio. So just answer that. That will be a 5-question subtraction. Again, thanks for listening. I hope that this will help you to mentally subtract numbers on the future. And on our third day, we will have a verbal output, which is mentally solving. So practice very well. I hope to see you next meeting. Goodbye.